When it comes to the under-display selfie cameras, one company that surely comes to mind is ZTE. This is because ZTE was the first company to launch a phone in the market with an in-display selfie camera. It was the ZTE Axon 20 5G. Of course, there were some brands that had already shown the under-display camera tech before the launch of the Axon 20, but none of them launched a phone in the market with that technology. The Axon 20 5G had the first generation under-display camera tech, and so it was not perfect. Even though the camera was placed under the display, you were still able to spot it when it was not in use, especially on light backgrounds. Then last year we got the ZTE Axon 30 with the second generation under-display camera tech. Now in case of the Axon 20, the pixel density in the area on top of the selfie camera was 200 pixels per inch, whereas the rest of the panel had a pixel density of 400 pixels per inch. So you were able to spot this area above the selfie camera because of the pixels that were visible. But the ZTE Axon 30 had a display with 400 ppi pixel density even in the area above the selfie camera. So it was close to impossible to spot the selfie camera when it was not in use. Well, that was a summary of what ZTE has done so far with the under-display camera technology. Now coming to the topic of this video, the ZTE Axon 40 series is launching on the 9th of May, and initially the launch is happening in China. We have got our first look at the ZTE Axon 40 Ultra, which is a premium flagship and has a third generation under-display camera tech. As you can see, even though there is a white background, we are still not able to spot the selfie camera that is hidden under the display. Even if you zoom, you will not be able to spot anything. So this clearly shows that the Axon 40 Ultra is going to be the phone with the best under-display selfie camera implementation when it launches next month. And by the way, the pixel density of the display is still 400 pixels per inch. And finally, speaking of a couple of specifications of the phone, the ZTE Axon 40 Ultra has Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 and 80 watt fast charging. In comparison, the Axon 30 Ultra had 65 watt fast charging. And just like the Axon 30 Ultra, the Axon 40 Ultra has not one or two but three 64 megapixel sensors on the back. There is a main 1x1.7 inch 64 megapixel sensor, the same 64 megapixel sensor for ultra wide shots, and a 64 megapixel sensor for the periscope lens. Last year, the ZTE Axon 30 Ultra launched in the global market as well and started at $749. So this time as well, we are indeed expecting the ZTE Axon 40 Ultra to launch in the global market. And because of the under-display camera tech and the upgraded hardware, the price is definitely going to be higher than last year. Anyways, that's all we know so far about this phone. What are your opinions? Do let me know via the comment section below, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.